So, if you own an iPhone 5, then it's likely you've encountered an issue using the earbuds, namely trying to keep them in your ears. Canadian industrial design firm OHM says it has come up with the answer. It's called the SprngClip. The small piece of plastic fits over the earbuds and helps keep them in place. Here to tell us more, the designers, Kirk Mosna, Steve Orzel, and David Mackey. Good to have you here, gentlemen.
Good to be here.
So obviously there was a need, but coming up with the design, another thing altogether, because everybody's ears are different. How did you do it, David?
Well, it's a problem that everybody has. So it wasn't like we were looking for something to solve. Everybody has this issue. So it was just about coming up with the solution and working together. I mean, the guys at OHM are extremely talented. And so having the opportunity as an intern to work with them was incredible.
Yeah, incredible, but take me down this journey, because you've got this idea, right, but bringing it to fruition, a whole other deal.
Well, we had to build in features that actually added adjustment, because as you mentioned, every year is different.
Yeah.
So part of the design was to take a feature on the Apple EarPod that allowed us to create a sliding adjustment, and that helps to make the adjustment for everybody's ear.
And we looked at, when we looked at the a typical ear, we looked for features that we could use to secure the EarPod, our device, and we found this little fold of skin that everybody has, and we tried to engage it as frequently as possible in as many sizes as we could.
And to keep it comfortable as well.
Because that was the thing. There are other products out there, but they're just not really comfortable, right?
Well, yes and no. Well, there are other products that are comfortable, except Apple's product didn't include that feature.
Right, right.
So rather than throw your Apple EarPod away, we figured we could make use of it,
right.
And because it is a good product, it's beautiful, and it sounds really good. But the problem is that sometimes, and not for everybody, it falls out.
It falls out. What an internship for you, David. What an incredible... You had to go then and you took pictures of people's ears. Tell me how that went down when you go up to someone and say, so I'm working on this design and I need to take a picture of your ear, and you brought your ear, right?
Oh,
this
yes.
one today.
Well, I had to make a plaster molding of my ear.
Yeah. And
this was actually extremely helpful, because when we first started out, we had all these little pieces of foam, wires that we were shoving in each other's ears, and I'm sure it wasn't sanitary. So by coming up with this design, we could rapidly come up with prototypes, try them out, see what worked, and then go with those concepts. And that allowed us to ideate much quicker.
Tell me about this journey and how it must feel now that what you designed and what you tried to interpret has now come to fruition, and this is now for sale.
Well, we're consultants, so we do this kind of thing for a lot of our clients. But when you're slow as a consultancy in Hamilton, in Canada, and you can get slow really quickly because the summertime usually kind of tapers off. So we had time to do it for ourselves, and we figured, okay, we got to keep the office busy, and we had to teach Dave a few things coming out of high school. So this project in here was ideal because it was simple, it solved the problem, and we told Dave that we might market it, and we kept telling him it may not get to market because at some point in time we may just say, this isn't going to work well enough. Well, it did. And the sales have been overwhelming from every corner of the earth.
Really?
It's incredible. There's a lot of learning in on the business side that we're doing very quickly.
Oh, I bet there is. And yet, through all this, some challenges along the way, Steve?
Well, challenges. One of the things is when we design, we typically are out of the picture by the time the product is launched when we work for clients. But this one we took right to the end. And so everything from sort of the product launch onward was completely new to us. So we had ideas of how to do it, and we had been watching what people do. But ultimately, it's all brand new. So it's been pretty exciting as to see how quick the uptake was.
How quick it was. And not bad to put on your post-grad resume at all, huh?
Oh, no, it's wonderful for a portfolio, especially going into design school. That was something I could put right in there, say, look at the experience I have. I've learned from graduates of, such and such a university. which has benefited me an incredible amount.
Well, you know what? Congratulations. It's great to have you here. I love the story. Take good care and good luck at school.
Thank you.
All right. You'll find more information on the SprngClip on our website, canadaam.ctvnews.ca.